Learning Oracle R12 Basics, Creating Chart of Accounts. You can see such free videos on facebook.com/R12 Financials Bookset, and you can also buy books on setting up Oracle Fusion Financials and a 21 volume book set on Oracle E-Business Suite R12. So let us see what is chart of accounts. We are going to see how to create a chart of accounts in 5 easy steps. In traditional accounting, a chart of accounts would simply mean a list of accounts like accounts receivable account, accounts payable account, land account, building account, inventory account, and so on. However, Oracle extends this concept a little further by adding multiple dimensions to this chart of accounts. Let us see how it works in Oracle. In Oracle, when you create a journal entry or when you import a journal entry, you give a name to the journal entry, and when you enter a line, you would typically enter an account and a debit or credit amount. In traditional account, this will just be a name or code of the account. However, in Oracle, as said earlier, there could be multiple dimensions, like department is another dimension, sub account and product, these are other dimensions that are combined with account. Let us see. If you want to enter a particular expense that relates to a department 130, which is computer resources, and then we specify the expense as, let us say, sales expense as the account head. Sub account can be used to bifurcate this expense further by region, let us say for Georgia, and if you intend to allocate this expense for a particular product, then you can also specify a product. It is not mandatory in Oracle to have just these 5 segments in account, but it is completely up to the implementer to determine what should be the segments or dimensions within a chart of accounts. So all these lists like company, department, account, sub-account, product put together and combined as one single flex field is called as a chart of accounts in Oracle. Let us see what are the steps we need to perform for creating a chart of accounts so that we can use it in a ledger and enter journals using that chart of accounts. Let us create a sample chart of accounts. We are going to create a chart of accounts with 3 segments. The first segment being company, the second segment being department, and the third segment being account. We will require 3 value sets for this. The first one is demo company. These are the names we are going to give to the value sets. The second one is demo department. The third one is demo account. Let us see how we can do this. To create the value sets, go to set of financials, flex fields, validation, sets, enter the value set name. It is completely up to the implementer what should be the names of the value sets. Whatever width you have for defining the codes, put the width here. Maximum width 2 will allow you 2-digit codes, that is 10, 20 and so on. Independent means you can create a list against that particular value set. Save the value set, create next value set, demo, department. As the codes are 110, 130, that means 3 digits, put 3. Save the value set and create the last value set, demo, account. The width is 5 digits, hence put the maximum size as 5 and save. We have created the value sets. Create value sets, that is the first step we have completed. The next step is to create the COA segments. To create the COA segments, go to key segments. When you create COA segments, you are going to bind these 3 value sets together in one structure. Choose the chart of accounts as the key flex field. We are going to create one instance of chart of accounts. Let us name that as demo COA and let us create the segment structure for the same. Give the name. The first segment is going to be company. You need to also specify the column in which the segment value will be stored. Specify the value set from which the values will be used for this segment, demo company. Choose second segment, department. Give a column name. Choose the value set name, demo, percent, department. Create the third segment, account. Choose the value set, demo, account. By entering these three lines, we have created a structure, company, department and account, and that structure is named as demo COA. Save this structure. We have completed creating the COA segments. The next step is to set up the FlexField qualifiers. Go to segments again. There are two mandatory qualifiers which are FlexField qualifiers. The first one is company. So from the company segment, open the FlexField qualifiers and check the balancing segment. Save it. Close this one. Go to account, open FlexField qualifiers, give natural account segment, enable this segment, qualifier, save it. And there are some optional FlexField qualifiers like cost center, etc. If you want to specify a cost center, go to a cost center segment, open FlexField qualifiers, check the FlexField qualifier called cost center segment and save it. We have completed the FlexField qualifiers definition. Next step is to compile the FlexField. Close the window. Check allow dynamic inserts. Check cross validate segments. Check freeze FlexField definition. Say OK and click on compile. Compiling FlexField definition. Click OK. If you get this message, FlexField was compiled successfully, you have been able to create a structure successfully. The next step is to actually enter the values in each value set. You can either enter the values manually or enter or upload the values. Let us see how you can do that. Go to Setup, Financials, FlexFields, Validation, Values. Give the name of the value set. Demo company. Find and enter the values. Go back to the Excel sheet, note the values, vision operations and vision services. Put tabs here. Allow budgeting, allow posting should be yes. And give the name in the description vision operations. Enter the next value 20. Vision services, tab, say OK and save the values. To enter the values for the next value set, close this window, go back to values again, enter the name of the value set, that is demo department, say find and enter the values 110. Go back and check the values in the spreadsheet. 110 is finance and 210 is marketing. This is finance. And 210 is marketing. Save it. Go to the next value set. Demo, account, click on find, enter the values. 11210 is land. When you enter the accounts, you will have more segment qualifiers like what is the account type. Choose a proper account type as it could be asset, expense, liability, ownership or revenue. Land is an asset, so choose asset, say OK. If you want to define, say, an expense, 50910 is the traveling expense. 50910 traveling expenses. Choose expense, say OK. Likewise, you have to either enter all the values or upload all the values for each segment or each value set. There is a separate video explaining how you can upload the values using a simple macro for these value sets. Close this form. Once you have entered and uploaded all the values, your chart of accounts is ready. And now you can define a ledger, and in that ledger you can use this chart of accounts. You can see more such videos on facebook.com/R12 Financials Bookset, or you can also purchase books on Fusion Financials and Oracle E-Business Suite R12. Thank you.